Hey there, everybody! We got some news on the Fire Emblem Heroes Engage Cup, Hero Rises thing. Without, God, there's so many words, so many adjectives. Basically, what this was like a week and a half long event where every day you were basically voting for one of the Engage Emblem characters versions within Fire Emblem Heroes. So like day one was voting on all the Marth options in Heroes. Day 2 was all of the Celicas. Day 3 was all the Sigurds, and so on. And now we're going to basically have a banner of the 12 winners. And you also get to pick one of the 12 that we're about to look at here for the final results. Evidently, the full rankings are coming out on January 4th, which I would assume is fairly close to probably update day. It's usually around the third to the fifth, somewhere in there. So hey, maybe it's all one night. Maybe that's what we're streaming that day. Who knows? But hey, that's cool. I really want to know how many people voted for what. Because if you don't know, I did a stream last week where I had people send me their stuff, and there were some very wild ballots that I saw. But hey, shouts out to them for being brave and all the bunny Lucinas that I saw. Whoa, that was crazy. Anyway, point is, you'll get to choose one of these 12 for free. It doesn't quite say if it's going to be like a double special or a remix, or basically there could be non-focus options for 5 stars too. It's a whole, we don't know that yet. I'm assuming we're going to have more information in an upcoming Fate channel. I assume that they're going to have a Fate channel before Engage drops. It's very likely that they shifted around the special and new heroes banners for January for Engage. So I would be surprised if we didn't have some sort of thing that also announced like the voting for Choose Your Legends. That also happens, mid to late January. There's a lot of stuff. And I would just assume that we're getting a Fate channel later on. So we'll have the full results on January 4th. But right now, these are the 12 that we've got. Very cool. So Brave Marth. Brave Marth won his. Ascended Silica. Legendary Sigurd. Okay. So Brave Celica. Ascended Silica is the only one I voted for here of the 3. I was voting for Duo and Duo up here at the Duo boys. And that was mainly just to tweak the polls for the color pools that I kind of wanted. That's more or less where I landed. But I think I do have them tallied. I'll show them here in a second. I do think overall that the pools look pretty good for the most part. There's Harmonized Leaf, which I think I saw a base leaf in one of my replies, which was pretty wild. Harmonized Roy, I feel like that's not terribly uncommon. I did see a couple Devotion Roys or Valentine's Roys too, which I have questions about. Lynn, Firefest Lynn, not really surprising there, right? Pretty much one option to vote for. Erica was kind of a toss-up, I think. I think Summer Erica was a good pick. I also think that Brave Erica was a pretty decent pick. You had options. You had options with her. I wasn't really sure how that would skew. I think I wanted Summer Erica more as to not kind of muddy up the blue options too much, So there's that. Ike, Kid Ike. Ike was always going to be red, whether it was Fallen. I saw a couple Devotion Ikes. Kid Ike. It was always going to be a red Ike of some kind. I'm pretty confident. Duo Kid Ike makes the most sense, honestly. Micaiah was one that I thought was kind of another like slight toss-up too. But it was always going to be a colorless option, I think, for the most part. Not to say the Festival Micaiah is not great, because she is. She can dance and nuke. She does it all. I think Summer Micaiah, obviously being a Micaiah, but on a Cavalier version of that Micaiah. Legendary Micaiah's awesome. I have a physical defense close counter one that I run. Even duo Micaiah for brides, like being able to inflict dominance with a button push, is pretty dope. Either way, that was always going to be a colorless Micaiah, I think, for the most part. Lucina. Lucina was a curious one, too. A lot of bunny Lucinas in my replies. Fair amount of legendary. Fair amount of brave. I think ultimately Devotion Lucina makes the most sense. And also is green. And also doesn't, complicate the blue pool too much. Corrin. Really glad that Corrin made it. And my main concern was having Halloween Corrin and Fire Festival Lyn in the blue pool alone. Because on the off chance that it is like a double special rule, right? Or I think Remix, even Remixes do this, where there is no other 5-star focus option, like the non-focus option, you're only going to get one of those 2 5-stars for the blue pool. That's insane. Now, I don't know if that's actually what's happening. They have yet to tell us. But on the off chance that it was, I think that makes a really strong blue pool. And adding something like, a legendary Lucina, a brave Erica, like, yeah, still good. But, like, Halloween Corrin, Firefest Lyn, the fodder between those two works so well for who you're going to give it to, or just the characters in general. So good. So I think that is, I'm giving away the horse already, but they are the only 2 blue options that we have on here. And then legendary male Byleth. I saw a lot of normal Byleth. He's in the arena ticket pool, guys. I mean, I know the odds aren't great, but like, let's just. I know you love your Ruptured Sky, but like, come on, man. Anyway, I don't think regular Byleth would have been that bad of a pick, specifically just for Ruptured Sky. But the rarity of it all, I feel like you should go with rarer picks for this. So this is what it is overall. There's a couple normal pool picks, but I mean, ultimately, still relatively pretty rare. Not as rare, but not as many great options for Marth. His duo with the Refine, pretty cool. And I think his Winter duo is still the only one with that particular fighter skill. But, overall, still really solid, still really good. So here's what the pools are going to look like. Okay. Blue, we have Lyn and Corrin. So good. Anything speedy is going to love that fodder. Such a good pool to pull in. Red, we got Brave Marth, Legendary Sigurd, and Duo Ike. I think that's pretty decent overall. I don't think anybody can be upset about that. Green, you got Roy, Erica, Lucina, and Byleth. That one's a bit of a mixed bag. That one's a little bit of a mixed bag. Still good, but when you look at something like the blue pool, where it's pretty much speedy infantry units that basically just want anything that they're giving. Down here, it's like, well, you got cav lines, right? You have infantry or flyer. You got armors. Just a lot going on here. So, there, but yeah, maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay. It won't be maybe as consistent a polling experience, but it's still good stuff in the green pool. And then colorless is going to be Ascended Silica, Harmonized Leaf, Legendary Micaiah. Still good. Ascended Silica at least kind of helps offer the Floret option. You can actually get her if you need the Floret. You can just get Ascended Silica as your free pick of the 12. As for who I'm going to pick, honestly, it's tough. It's a tough pick. I have a hard time choosing between Devotion Lucina, Firefest Lyn, and Halloween Corrin. I think I'm gonna wait and really like kind of figure it out until after we know the rules of the banner. Because really looking at this, like, say you want Lucina's fighter skill, right? It makes more sense for me then to just kind of pick up the free Lucina and then just pull on anything blue. Because if I know that those are the only two options I'm going to get, there's no non-5-star focus or non-focus 5-star options in the pool. If they do something like that, then like it's a win-win-win no matter what for blue. So there's some outlying factors that we don't know about yet. So I wouldn't be deciding right away if you were pulling on the banner. If you are pulling on the banner, or if you're not pulling on the banner, then yeah, this is what you have to choose from. These are the rules laid out before you. Just go ahead and get ready. Because it looks like, when did they say this was happening? End of January. So probably around the 20th, I would assume, because that's when Engage comes out. So, overall, pretty cool stuff. It's nice that they're giving us one of these for free and we can choose. There have been situations in the past where we got a free one, but it was a summon circle, and maybe the color hero you wanted isn't even in that, right? They took away the RNG element, which I really appreciate, because in the past they've really abused that. And it's just nice to have a little bit of control over what we're picking up. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if I had an all colorless circle, I'd be like, really? I have a need for any of this stuff. I want something blue. You know, it's nice that we do get to pick it out for free, and we get a guaranteed pick of what we want. That's really nice. Never forget that they could have not allowed us that option. They could have left it up to RNG. And I'm forever grateful that they didn't. So, no matter what, it's a win. I had a feeling that my two picks, the most prioritized picks, which were Firefest Lyn and Halloween Corrin, were going to win no matter what. But it's nice. The pools look pretty good. Everything seems pretty well balanced. Green's a little bit heavier, obviously having 4, 3 in the other two, and then blue just with 2. But overall, pretty good stuff. So... that's that. I hope that me talking has brought you happiness. Or something like that. We're probably going to be doing some wrapping up of 2022 stuff over the coming week for the end of the year. So look forward to that. The 2022 favorites will be launching, I think, tomorrow. So look forward to that. Or if it's Tuesday, it's already happening. So, you know, find it right now. But yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments who you're planning on picking up. If you already know. If you're waiting to decide, that's okay. Because we still have some factors we haven't been made aware of yet. And so, yeah, it's okay. It's okay to be undecided right now. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. I hope you have a great holiday. And until then, I'll catch you next time.